Alright, we all know the Gigaleak and we all look very fondly at it, you get it. But I just want to talk about why it was so special and great to me. Now, the time that the Gigaleak was, like, at its height was legit, like, the best time of my life so far. Now, of course, that wasn't the only reason why I know. That would be really fucking sad if that were the case. It's just that, like, at that time, like, I was able to just, like, carefree and happily, like, hang out with my friend every day, and we were all doing, like, really cool shit, and it's just a really fun and exciting time, and stuff like that, and, like, everything that was going on with, like, Mario 64 was, like, just, like, enhancers to it. And that's another thing about it, is that the Gigaleak just happened at the most absolute fucking perfect time. Like, not only was it, like, the best opportunity, like, world-wise to do it, but just the fact that it happened as, like, all of the Mario 64 shit was going on was just fucking amazing. Like, it could not have found a more, like, perfect and fitting opportunity to do this. Like, it just all feels so perfectly, like, coordinated and such, and that's not even talking about the specific date Ellis Rio was revealed, nah. But yeah, like, we all know how fucking fun and magical and exciting it all was, and just such a fucking great time all around, and yeah, I'm sure we all have our favorite moments and stuff from it. But I want to talk about something specific from it that I feel like really captures it as a whole. Now, this is something that happened at the height of it. It wasn't off in September or anything like in my last video, no. And yeah, like, this was like happening alongside like Ellis, Rio, and Luigi, and Zelda, and all the Star Fox and Yoshi stuff, and you get, and it was seen, but it got pretty overshadowed, because, you know, it's no Luigi, or Zelda, or Beta Ocarina, or Super Donkey Kong Land, and yeah, you get, I don't have to list everything off again. And the only time where I remember, like, anybody, like, really showing this was in Ross's video, when he was, like, seeing off the leak stuff. And I have the music muted, because it is a song track, and I guess that makes sense if it captures everything. But yeah, like, dramatic reveal, this, I feel, the way it sounds, it just perfectly captures the energy of it. Just this feeling that, you know, we were all, like, little kids, and then we grew up, we were older, like, sometime later, and we all loved these games, and we always wondered about them, and we always wanted more from them, and there was, like, a shroud of mystery to all of them. But then, around 25 years later, like, all of these things have just been, like, buried away somewhere, like, for all that time, finally comes to light and gets revealed, and upon that process, so many, like, childhood dreams come true, so many mysteries are solved, and we're able to make all these new breakthroughs, and everybody just, like, joins together in, like, awe and wonderment, and it just, like, is the most magical feeling time you could get, like, after all of this was, like, initially new. And the thing that I want to talk about and highlight more, dramatic reveal, is the beta theme to Super Mario Kart. I'm going to be talking over this now, but I'll link this so you can hear the full thing on your own, but that was almost all of it. Yeah, a really short and simple tune, but I hope you might understand what I'm talking about. Like, doesn't it just, like, capture that to you? Just something about this just has that, like, sort of wonderment to it, and, you know, it's not the same as the final, obviously, which is super upbeat and doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and, you know, I wouldn't say it's at all, like, a downer song at all, but it's just, like, way more, like, melancholic, and, you know, there's, like, a bit of, like, mystery to it, even, and really makes you wonder why they, like, went with that theme, but it ended up being perfect, like, over a quarter of a century later, which is kind of insane to say. But yeah, I mean, just, like, the fact that stuff like Ellis Rio was finally being solved, we were finally seeing stuff from Or Zelda, and super early builds of Yoshi's Story, and that was, like, originally a fucking Donkey Kong game with Stanley, the obscure Bugman looking dude, and like, and the fact that was happening during all of the Iceberg stuff too, again, like, it just perfectly all captures all of that amazingness and excitement in, like, one big together orb, and I cannot ask for like any sort of better theme to like capture the wonderment and fun of it, and legit one of the best days and times of my life. Like, I mean, again, like I already mentioned it, but just the fact that this is happening, like as we're like finally seeing Luigi and Mario 64 and fucking or Zelda and a human in Star Fox and may I go on fucking 3D models for Link, the Tanuki suit in Mario World, and early Yoshi designs and Luigi flipping you off, and just such a fucking amazing time and song to capture this. And yeah, like, I mean, I'm just gonna try to cut short from here, but I'm sure you all understand, and I could go on and on and on and on about this, but I would probably just be mostly repeating myself, and I don't really know how to finish this off, so, chew! Aw, mamma mia, that's delicious.